Sway.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Voice Ndo and I am your women's rugby plug. Listen, if you've been here before and you didn't subscribe, that's not nice. So please hit that subscribe button, and if you're new, please do not skip. Please subscribe. It will help me a lot. And yeah, my name is Voice Ndo and I am your women's rugby plug. So last video, we looked at some of the teams that are going to be participating in the Africa Cup Women's Rugby Tournament in Madagascar. And yeah, we're super excited because, you know, the teams have been doing really good and they have been participating in these tournaments for the past years, and we've seen how they've grown over the years. And today, as we're looking at the Springbok Women, you can see I am representing, okay, and I'm just trying to show you that this is what we're going to be working with today. So just to look at the match fixtures on the first day, which is the 7th of June. I know if you're new here, I'm gonna give you the updates, okay? I'll give you the updates. I know the people that were here before, they know who's playing who first, but I'll just give you guys an overview and the times as well, because remember I told you I'll give you the proper times because they were not posted as yet, but we have the times now. And on the first day, South Africa faces Uganda, and that is on the 7th of June. Yes, that's the first game of the day, and they playing at that would be at 3 o'clock South African time, and then Kenya faces Madagascar just after that, and that will be at 5 o'clock South African time. So yeah, we're looking at these two games on the first day, and it's going to be a full day of rugby and just focused on that, all that. So yeah, I am going to give you some clips that we're going to be reviewing, and these girls, they have been working, they've been playing, and as mentioned before, there are a couple of new girls that are coming into the system that have been playing in the juniors. I mean, they recently joined the seniors with the Premier Division, and it's just been such a great year for them. I mean, they made the Springboks Women's senior side, and we can see how they've been working towards being in that space and just trying to compete against the best. So this is what they're going to be doing, and they're going to bring us some action. I mean, I have a couple of clips from the youngsters as well that we're going to be reviewing and just seeing how they play when they are playing in the Premier Division side, which is the provincial side in South Africa. So today we're going to be looking at the Springbok Women, who played in the WXV second division last year as well. Just class, absolute class. We saw them playing against the best of the best as well in the second division, and they did great. They showed up. The numbers were there to support the ladies. I mean, we can definitely get more. We can definitely get the word out and get people to come and support our women, just so that they can be uplifted as well. They did well. I mean, compared to how they were previous years and playing against all these other nations, you know, it's been growth upon growth upon growth, and that's all we need. That's all we need. So looking at a game they played against Japan, this was just epic. They played against Japan at the DHL Stadium in South Africa. South Africa hosted the WXV second division last year, and I mean, we got really good results from them. It was just, you know, so good to be there and watch them bringing out the action for us. And I should say, like, I was stunned seeing them perform at that level. It was, I can't explain, but if we look at this video right here, this is them playing against Japan. And you can see structure, man. Structure, okay? Pure class. This is just to see the girls, you know, bringing out what they worked on. Just look at that. Look at that. That's Baba Lolacha, and you know, she's one of the seniorest, one of the best props. Just defense, pure defense. I mean, look at that. Just look at that. They held that down and that mole was not moving. That's what we want to see in this Africa Cup. I mean, these seniors won't be there, but I'm pretty sure our young girls can bring out the same energy into this tournament. I'm very positive, but I cannot wait to just see it live and just how they're going to be able to, you know, stay on this same level of rugby and the same physicality that they can show with these other teams. Yeah, well, that was a try, but they really did good. Just look at that, just pure class. Physicality is there, support, you know, these are the seniors that we're talking about. Just look at that, just look at that. Physicality, structure, and just keeping composure on the try line. And that's a try. And that's what we want to see this coming tournament, you know. And just looking at that line out, you can see how they had that planned out. They're not contesting. They want to keep that in place. That mole is not going anywhere. That's power. Hopefully we see that with our girls. But yeah, I mean, if that is going to be the case, we want to see connection on defense. We want to see them being aware of what is going to happen. I mean, if the fullback was more aware of where they needed to be at that point, that kick would have been maybe, you know, intercepted or tried to just stop the ball before it actually gets to the hands of the Japanese. But yeah, just look at that. The forwards work so hard to just make things easy for the team. And physicality is one of the things that the Springbok women possess, and that's all they're known for. If you go onto other teams, they will tell you that game is going to be the longest because of how physical they are. Just look at that line out, pure class. That's their mole, and I think because they're known for being one of the most powerful unions, they know they can do it. And just look at that, it's going forward. They just keeping composure, they keep on going forward, and the Japanese are struggling, but they just know what they're doing. They just keep on going forward, and the communication, you can see how they're communicating, and that's a try. And this goes back to what the other unions say when they see the Springbok women. They know it's going to be a long day of being bashed the whole day. And these are tries that are coming from forwards, but they also have skills. Look at that passing. Look at that passing. The centers are very, very physical. The passing is very good. Just keeping the ball alive. The wings are very, very good at stepping. I mean, that's Ayanda Malinga, and we know that she is going to mess people up when she has the ball. So just getting the ball out wide to the wings, you know, for them, it just shows how they trust their system and how things work. So hopefully our juniors are going to do the best as well, and just keep up to the standard that the Springbok women have. And yet again, that's another mole that they're keeping, and it's not going anywhere. They're just bringing them backwards. They're trying so hard to just keep composure and try to stop the Japanese, but they're going forward. Yeah, But I mean, that's something that maybe the other teams can look at and be like, okay, then if this is what happens in a line out going into a mall, this is where their weakness is, and this is where we can actually, you know, see holes and actually score. You know, that's another one, another mall. I mean, the Japanese are going for it because they saw it working and they just continued with it. I mean, the Springbok women, you can see they did so well with that. Their defense is pretty good. They connected and they know where they need to be. So that's what we want to see on the tournament, the coming tournament in Madagascar as well. Their folding is pretty good, but a little bit slower in that regard. That's where the Japanese saw the sport to actually get into that hole and score an easy try. That loop was open, and that's how they got to score. I mean, it's a little bit tough, but yeah, that's another move from them. Well, that's Final BC just leading them forward and just trying to get the ball to go forward. That's pretty good from them. Good composure. They have good structure. They know what they're doing. And it's just so easy to play when you know what you're working on. Just look at that. Staying low, staying low. That's a try. I mean, what else? These are forwards. All these tries are coming from the forwards. Then you know they're working. They are working. They trust their system in that regard, and it always works for them. This is on defense, and you can see how they're trying to just slow that down. One-on-one tackles, and just getting back in line again and folding and making sure they're a little bit short on numbers, but they are folding and just showing that, you know, they're exposed on the outside. One-on-one tackles, big tackles, and that's a good clean. Done. What else can we look for? The coaches are happy. I mean, that's something that, you know, these girls work on day in, day out. Still, that's just pure class. Yeah, and that's just how they finished the game. The excitement and just seeing them being so much in control in that game and showing physicality, defense, working hard to just stay in line, have more numbers on their feet, and, you know, just trying to get the ball to the outside. Skills, you know, it's just one of those things that you need, more especially in this kind of a tournament. Africa Cup is you know, you get these teams that don't actually get to play much rugby, more especially internationally. They got that experience. They went out, they went to go play against Spain, like I said, and they played France as well. But, you know, it's just one of those things that we're going to be looking at. What are they bringing? They're bringing so much class and so much experience into this tournament that they're going to be looking at the other teams to actually get up to. Like that's the standard they're going to be setting in this tournament. And them playing against Uganda first, and that's just one of the teams that that's just the team that got promoted into this top division of Africa Cup. So we need to see how these youngsters are going to uphold that standard. Like I said, these youngsters coming into the team, they are excited and cannot wait to show you what they have and what they're bringing to the table. And yeah, they are the table, sweetie, because the video I'm about to show you, you will definitely be stunned. These are kids and ladies that have been playing in the under-20s. I'm sorry for saying kids, but these are ladies, okay, that have been playing with the seniors, and they've showed that they can actually be in that mix, and they are there. They're getting their first cap. Super exciting. Okay, so let's just have a look at Anushka Groenewald. She is a Western Province DHL women's rugby team player, and she is going to the Africa Cup. We're excited to watch this girl play. She is a beast. Let me just show you some of her clips. And this girl, just watch. Just look at that. Like I said, the Springbok women are all about power, strength, physicality. This is what this girl is bringing into this table, and she is bringing nothing less than that. She is the table. Yeah, just look at that. How she carries the ball with intent and intercept. What? Try to pass that ball while she's in the mix, and she will take that and go score. This is pure class. I mean, this is one of the things that she has, and she has footwork. I mean, this is a girl that was at the Rhinos Academy, and she was part of that program. It's a savings program. You're a forward. Just look at that. She got all these skills, and she's able to use them, big tackle, to use them on the field, and it's just really nice to see. Just look at that, big tackles, positive tackles, bringing people back, and big carries as well. She shows really great strength and physicality as well. She's not missing a tackle. She is not missing a tackle. That's cleaning. Guys, what else? What else? This tournament is about to get exciting. It is about to get exciting. I feel like at this point she enjoys tackling people because, sweetie, look at that. Beautiful stepping. That's a whole forward. Okay? Throwing. I mean, this girl has it all. Just look at that. Look at that. Double tackle. Proper. Positive. Good carries. I mean, Uganda must watch out. This is really... Just look at that running. Look at that running. Looking for support as well. Looking for support and just being on her feet all the time. Being active and just... But you know, this is just what we are going to see at this tournament with Anushka Groenewald, and she's just going to bring physicality, she's going to bring strength, she's going to bring speed, she's going to bring when I say speed, I'm not saying like wing speed. I'm talking about a forward that can actually run with the ball, step people, carry the ball with intent, and tackle people backwards and still get up on her feet to go work and be on the defensive line. So this is what we're going to be looking at. She is just showing pure class. I've been saying pure class this whole video because that's what South Africa is going to be bringing on this tournament. But yeah, and this lady is all about God. She's all about, you know, her religion and just doing everything for God. And I mean, we've seen a lot of tackling on this highlight, and I'm pretty sure South Africa is not going to struggle at all with her when it comes to defense. She's going to bring it on. But yeah, big carries. That is just what we need to see in this tournament. Nothing less. Okay. But yeah, she stole that boy. Yes. Exciting. We cannot wait to see that. Look at that. That's a very good dummy. Oof. Can be on the floor. What else can we say? We are going to see more. But just before we are close to finishing, just as you thought I was done, I'm bringing you another Anushka. She's also a forward. I'm focusing on them because we've seen how the forwards work from the seniors side. We've seen how they work and how much they bring into the team, and how they can actually just make everything so easy and smooth for the team and the backline as well. They scored most of the try, as we saw on the other highlights against Japan. Now we want to see what we want to see in this tournament with the juniors. We want to see what they can actually bring. Are they going to make things easy for the backline? Are they going to give us easy walkthroughs into the try line? Are they going to give us big carries? Are we going to see big tackles? Are we going to see good throws into the line out? Are we going to see, what are we going to see, you know? And, you know, this is Anushka Ekron, okay? This is also, look at that. Look at how she's running. This is a Premier Division, okay? She's playing with the seniors, and just look at that. I can't say much, just watch. She's very good at running with the ball, scoring tries, and big carries as well. This is what we're going to be getting from Anushka Ekron. Look at that, stepping, hand off, just taking as much people with her as she can. And that just makes things easy for the team, I guess. So, yeah. And that's when she played the junior box, women box. We just know her for scoring tries, and that's just what she's doing on this highlight. Okay. You know, they played this tournament last year, and just look at that. Big tackles, okay? Look at how fast she's running as a forward. I mean, she used to be a backline player back in the days. She used to be a fly half. How crazy is that? And now she's playing with the forwards. It's just, you know, it's fulfilling to see them get their first caps with the senior ladies. This is just going to be an inspiration to the other girls to just also work hard to get where they are. You know, these other teams, I mean, Uganda is going to get the first taste of this side of the women box, and hopefully they are able to keep up to that standard, more especially with these junior girls. I mean, they've played against, let's say Anushka, they played against the junior side of the Ugandan team last year. And, you know, it's hopefully we get to see some of the youngsters also from Uganda and just see how they are also gelling with the senior side, because most of our girls are coming in, and that is because of the World Cup coming up, and most of the seniors just trying to prepare and, you know, get ready for some of their test matches against Canada and New Zealand as well later on. And, you know, it's just going to be a good run for these youngsters. We cannot wait to see what they bring into this tournament, and it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. You guys need to watch this tournament, and, you know, we need to get more numbers, more people watching women's rugby all over globally. We want to see women's rugby thriving. We want to see women's rugby being seen and, you know, getting the attention it deserves, because these ladies are working. You know, they are bringing the entertainment. They are representing their nation, their nations with pride. And, you know, we're very proud of these girls, and, you know, we want to see them inspire the next generation, you know. And for South Africa, this is the next generation, and we cannot wait to just see them in action. This is the end of this video, and I am going to bring you more trust. This was just all about the Springbok women and just what they are going to be bringing and how the team is looking. But we are going to have other reviews and other videos, so you need to tune in. You need to be ready to watch the other teams in the next videos. And whatever that you want to see, comment on the section below. Let me know what player I need to include in my video and who I need to react to. But in the next videos, you will be able to see how the other teams also are looking. And yeah, super excited to watch Africa Cup this coming month. I hope you are also excited. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe and like, comment, share with your friends, and bring them on bring them on so they can also see what's going on, because what we're trying to do is advocate for women's rugby, and that's what we're doing, and you should help me do that as well. So see you next time on our next video when we react to more women's rugby. Bye.